One of the dishes that I really love in a restaurant is Shahi Kofta. Shahi Kofta is delicious, but it's loaded with fat and cream and all the things that we don't want in our diet. So today we are going to do the same dish and we are going to make it fast, quick and healthier. Let's get started. To make Shahi Kofta, we will do it in two steps. First, we will make the gravy and then we will make the kofta. To make the gravy, we will need some ginger, garlic, cashew, and you can soak the cashew for about 15 minutes in water, one large onion and tomato. We will fry this first and then add coriander seeds powder, chili powder, garam masala, cardamom and cloves. 4 pieces of each will suffice, bay leaves, and then 1/4 inch of cinnamon and some kasuri methi and salt to taste. We'll 2 tablespoons of oil. Let the oil heat up. We're just going to add the onions, garlic. We will chop some ginger. As the onion turns translucent, we'll add some tomatoes. It's not important how you cut these tomatoes because we are going to make some puree. So just cut it into quarters or 6. We'll fry this for about 7 to 8 minutes. And you can do this on medium heat, let it soften a bit. The onion and tomato is just about done, it's soft. At this point, we are going to add all the cashew that we have soaked. We have the onion and tomato all ready to go, so we will grind it now into a very fine paste with the cashew in it. Okay, so we will heat about 1 tablespoon of oil, same pan is fine, and we will add the cardamom powder and the cloves, bay leaves, cinnamon. Once you can smell the aroma, be good idea to start putting everything else. Start with coriander powder, chili powder and some salt, and it's okay, you can put it in any order, it doesn't matter. Mix it a little bit and then add our onion tomato paste that we prepared earlier. Okay. Now we will cook this for 3 to 4 minutes first and see if the oil separate out. The oil is just beginning to separate now in this paste, so this is a good time for us to add the garam masala and the kasuri methi. We'll mix it further and let it cook for another few minutes. To prepare kofta, and remember we talked about a healthier kofta, so we're going to use about 200 grams of paneer combined with approximately 200 grams of tofu. And we are mixing this with some boiled potatoes which I have prepared ahead, and we are going to do all of this mashed together. And the way we mash this is using our old grater. Let's start grating paneer first, and we will mix in this paneer some tofu. You can mash the tofu or you can grate it. Grating gives you a little texture, so I prefer it over mashing. And then we are going to add grated potatoes on top of it. So what we are going to do is we are going to add some corn flour into this, and that will bind the kofta very well. We'll start by mixing this first. About 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Now some people use eggs to further bind this and also make it light. I don't use eggs, but what you can do is you can add a little bit of gum if you really want a hard kofta, and if you want soft kofta, this is good enough. Now this kofta is by itself is yummy, but if you want to flavor it further, you can add a little bit of half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of garam masala into it. Now we are going to add some salt to this, and we're going to use some of the same cashews that we were using earlier, but we will break it down into small pieces and mix it here. That will give you a really crunchy feel to the kofta. To fry this into kofta, we'll make a small balls, approximately that size. You can make it smaller or bigger. This is the last one, and we are ready to fry. Okay, so we will heat shallow fry this, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, and we'll shallow fry our kofta. Traditionally, the kofta is obviously deep fried, but we are making a healthier version of kofta, remember? So we're going to do it shallow fry and on a medium heat. Now we are going to fry on all 4 sides, let it brown. The kofta is almost ready. It's golden brown, and it's fried on all the sides. It may not stay completely round, and that's okay. Okay, so we bring back our onion tomato paste that we made earlier, and we'll add some water to it to make gravy, and let it simmer for a bit so that the gravy is well assimilated. So remember, we promised we are going to make the Shahi kofta really light and healthy. So we are not going to put cream in it. Instead, we are going to put skimmed milk. Mix it well. It's a nice golden color. Now we are ready to serve our Shahi Malai kofta. We just add the sauce on top of the kofta and let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, because the sauce and the gravy has to assimilate into kofta. They shouldn't look like they have been prepared separately. Very hot. Remember, don't try it at home like this, the way I'm doing it. The paneer is there, tofu is almost invisible, but it has created the kofta really healthy. The sauce itself is creamy because of the cashew and the milk that we added, and we made it really light. So this is still a Shahi Malai kofta that you will get in a restaurant, but healthier and faster. So try it at home.